Thanks for your company. Well, what a mad Monday for markets. The Aussie share market is down about 6%. That's its biggest drop since the GFC. Really after the ASX energy sector fell 18% when oil prices plunged 10%, losing $4.62 at the weekend. That was the biggest drop in oil in 5 years. Investors, meantime, increased their defensive exposure to gold, which pushed the precious safe haven metal higher by $26.40 or up by 1.6% after the safe haven saw its best weekly gain since January 2009. The Federal Treasurer has now stepped out this morning in response to the market sell-off, saying the Australian economy is in good shape, but in response to the contagion, the government will be making a fiscal substantial response, which should include fiscal spending and tax cuts. The announcement is expected to be made later this week, which will minimise job losses and shore up business cash flows. The sell-off really comes as at the weekend OPEC failed to make a massive production cut that was expected, which would offset the weaker demand amid coronavirus. And investors didn't like that surprise, and that's why on Friday the European stock 600 fell 3.7%, with the oil sector there down the most, 5.5%. And on Wall Street on Friday, the S&P 500 lost 1.7%. But despite the sell-off, all three of the major US indices closed higher on the week, with the Dow up 1.7% over 5 trading days and the S&P 500 up 0.6%. For the biggest lights today on our market, Evolution Mining is up the most, 7.8%, Newcrest up 6.1%, and the other gold miners following higher include Saracen up 4.3%, Northern Star and Regis Resources, while pharmaceutical company Blackmores is slightly higher, while Woolies holds steady as consumers continue to stockpile pharmaceuticals and long life shelf items. The defensive sector is continuing to outperform the market, and this will likely continue as the economy slows until it bounces back. Expect to watch these defensive sectors closely. Utilities are down the least 1.6%, with the gas company APA only down 0.7%. Staples are the second best sector, only falling 1.6%. Agricultural business Elders is down 1.1%, with investors taking profits after Elders rose 14% last week. The biggest drag on the market are the oil companies today, all surged down 30%. Santos following, along with Beach Energy down 21% to $1.29. And also staying on Beach Energy, Macquarie this morning upgraded Beach Energy to an outperform, giving it a 12-month price target to $2.10. And lastly, the Australian dollar is 2.2% lower after the OPEC decision. It's now at 64.95 US cents. And what we're seeing with our clients today is they're topping up their defensive exposure and also increasing their exposure to health companies, including CSL.